Alrighty, here we are, and it's time for you to get started. So I'm seeing something all over social media that's driving me crazy. And what I'm seeing is trainers, doctors, and therapists talk about how we need to get the soleus stronger. They're saying how it's one of the most important muscles when it comes to running. It helps Achilles issues, prevent ACL tears, and that we need to get it stronger, faster, better. And here's the crazy thing, I completely agree. But here's the problem and the issue I have. All over YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, when people talk about how to get the soleus stronger, they will show examples like this. They will say, you need to do soleus raises, where you go here, and then you lift your heel nice and high, and they will have a kettlebell, or maybe they do it seated on a bench, where they've got a dumbbell or a kettlebell, and they go up like this. The problem is, we need to understand that the way they're demonstrating to train the soleus is not going to train the soleus to any significant degree. And why is that? Well, what you need to know is a little bit of basic anatomy. So the soleus is going to start on the shin, and then it's going to attach and blend into the fibers of the Achilles and attach to the heel bone. So that means its main job is to plantar flex or lift the heel. Its job is not to do anything with the toes or the bottom of the foot because the muscle doesn't attach down there. So what you're seeing all over YouTube and Instagram is when people are doing these single leg soleus raises, they're lifting way up, and their fulcrum, or where they're bending or creating the movement from, is not actually the heel bone, it's actually the big toe in the first metatarsal. So if you look here, I've got a big bend in my big toe, which is actually going to load the muscles underneath the foot, which are the toe flexors, which the one that runs underneath the big toe is called the flexor hallucis longus, or FHL. So when someone is raising their heel really high, if you notice now, I'm not really driving that motion through my ankle. My FHL and my toe flexors are stealing all the load. If you're able to lift your heel that high and you're bending your big toe that much, the soleus is not getting overloaded that much. Now, it's not a bad exercise, it's not wrong, but when you see someone say, the soleus is the strongest muscle in the body, and then they go like that, they're not really training the soleus. What we would need to do is we would need to try to eliminate using as much of the big toe joint as possible, and we would need to keep that quiet, and that heel would not get as high, and then now I'm driving the motion through the ankle rather than the big toe. So it's driving me crazy, but now you know that that is training the FHL and not the soleus.